What's up? What's up? Deck, 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 deck. What this card does is it lets you deals X damage to target player or planeswalker and each creature that player or that planeswalker's controller controls. It's from Innistrad, I think. All right, let's get into the league. We're gonna be looking for hopefully bad decks to play against so that we can win. But barring that, maybe we could play against something funny or I don't know. Let's see. We are the die roll champion. Zooey Mama. I don't love this hand. I don't love this hand. But if we're against, say, Scam, this could be a pretty great hand. Ew, I don't like this guy. I don't like this deck. This deck's hard. This deck's very tricky to beat. Okay, that's a good draw. The scariest part about this deck here is they play this card called Yawg. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. They play this card called Yawg Thran Physician, and let me just tell you, you try to read all the text on that card, it's gonna put you to sleep. When you finish, you're gonna be thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, that is powerful. Maybe I should discard bottom to find a land. I'm feeling a little doomed right now. Wall of Roots. Well, that's not cool. I can't even flame slash it. Yeesh. You know, we're gonna do this. Shuts off their mana for a turn, denies a token. It's enough pros that I don't need to hear the rest. This is my other least favorite card ever. This card is too powerful. It's a messed up card. So I'm gonna lose pretty fast here, huh? Well, we can 2-for-1 ourselves to kill the Planeswalker. Certainly doesn't feel good. It's not good. It's certainly not looking good. And we haven't even seen that Yawgmoth card I mentioned earlier. Let me just say, we don't want to see him. Hooray! See, this feels like it'll be a pretty powerful threat against this deck that doesn't have flyers. But the thing is, they've always got something for it. They've always got something. Oh man, I hate all the cards in this deck. This guy's. Oh my. Jeez Louise. What is this? Lord of the Rings day? No, no, come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? I hate this card. I hate this deck. Okay, see how they had 0 cards? See how that Quarter Calling was the last card in their hand? Guess how many cards they're gonna start their next turn with? Over under is 5.5. I mean, see, this would be a great draw. This would be a really cool and exciting draw for me. But the text on Yawgmoth, Thran Physician, says, actually, I'm gonna ignore this. Kill your creature and draw 4 cards. So, yeah, that's what we're up against here. It would be cool though if they didn't have bullshit card in their deck. Look at that. Very cool stuff. And now we shame scoop, I think. I mean, there's there's nothing you can do about that. Okay, okay. I guess these are fine. I guess. I don't know what to cut. Probably force, pierce, and commandeer. And then Cut Magus. We'll keep the moon in. Maybe. I don't know, man. Playing against this deck feels a little hopeless sometimes. Well, this hits Bowmasters, but who cares? Alright. Don't love it, but Grist is really good card. It's so hard to answer. I mean, I just play control deck, so I have a skewed perspective of the cards that feel just completely broken to me. But I don't know how you're supposed to go card positive against a Grist. It's just I always like 3-for-1 myself to get it off the table. Monkey time, I don't hate some monkey time. I probably should have cut the monkey. I forgot. I haven't seen him in a while, so I forgot we were hanging out with Monkey. Wow, they want their plant token. Seems a little crazy to me. But hey, I'm gonna let them live their life. What? Why could they want this plant token? That means they have Court of Calling in hand. That means, I mean, Eldritch Evolution. You never really want to evolve a plant. All right. Well, first things first. Let's take Yawgmoth out of the deck because I don't like that card at all. At all. It really grinds my gears. Unfortunately, we only have one of these because would love to do this to Grist. Oh my god. Oh my lord. They got two Grist in hand. Okay. Well, the good news is we can let Grist kind of just chill for a while and then smack down and anger the gods to clean up a little bit, but it's not like that feels good. Elven Chorus. Man, I wish this Phyrexian Metamorph could copy Grist. Alright, Lutri, get in here. Now they get to resolve Elven Chorus and go crazy with it. I mean, nothing in their deck survives. Actually, I should have looked closer at their deck. They might have brought in Endurance. But other than that, nothing survives these angers, so theoretically we can let them just have a ball, play a trillion dudes, and then wipe them away. Alright, this got played. Bowmasters. That was off the top of the deck. Nice. Colony Garden. We might have to blow this anger right now. Another Elven Chorus. Alright. Deluge. Okay. I like the One Ring actually quite a bit here. Let's take a land. Because we have Metamorph too, so we have the whole reset combo. And then ooh, I like that too. Well, not right now, because Elven Chorus is fixing all their mana, but they do have a Bowmasters in play. Maybe we Burst Lightning the Bowmasters. I don't want this Orc army to get bigger than Anger, which it will do pretty quickly. What the? They just want to surveil really bad? This is either a really big brain play or like a way overthinking type play. And they kept both on top. Yeah, I don't. They could even look at the top card, so it feels like a strange play to me. Man, this Anger of the Gods is gonna be so good. What? No. When did they play Shieldred? I should have freaking looked at their deck when I mean, wait, we can copy Shieldred. Hold up. Hold the fuck. Hold the fuck up. Well, if we copy Shieldred, it doesn't really do what we want. We might still be pretty screwed. And we just put that sinkhole on the bottom. I definitely should have subtlety'd that, I think. Well, I can copy an anger and really wipe everything. Problem is, this is going to be painful. It's fine. And now I have Flame Slash too, so. Alright. Do I want to get this hearse into play? I think I do. Maybe I die from this, who knows. See if our opponent continues to go absolutely crazy. Oof, there's another one that's not gonna die to the Wrath. Milldryad Arbor. Okay. They're just gonna play another Grist. Immediately kill it. Okay. It must have been on top of the deck and they just want to see the next card. Opponent does not realize I pro everything. Alright. So if we do the Lutri copy anger, we will clean up the walls of roots. Shieldred is really annoying, as usual. Yeah, I think we'll do the Lutri copy. Everything dies. Everything exiled. Man, it would be great if I could Blood Moon after that. Still might have a chance, actually. Yeah, there's no... If I can land this Blood Moon, there will be no green mana. Is that what's happening? Can take the rest of the creatures. So that Grist alt isn't gonna do anything. Do I want to go to 2? I might as well. See what happens with this Blood Moon. Yeah, that's gotta prompt a response. Chord for 2. Oh, to get Bowmasters. Am I gonna die? No. Okay. Then Firey can clean up a bit. I could crew this. No, I die if that Grist ever ults. Let's see, do I hold up Subtlety? No, I don't think so. What did we just exile? Must have been a land. Okay. Exile a land. If I played a land this turn, I don't think so. I might as well. Ooh, that is actually pretty fun. Alright, 1 life. See what happens. Preordain. Fable. Kind of like Fable. If I top, these are both good cards. So if we don't kill that insect, our opponent has 1 green mana. I don't hate giving them 1 green mana. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'll play the Ragavan too. Because next turn I think we're going to probably want to do a bonfire and then swing. At any point our opponent finds a Bowmasters on top, we die. Cool. Ooh, I forgot to activate. That's probably won't matter, I guess. I don't really want a discard. How big can we bonfire for? I don't even think we hit Grist. We can't do any meaningful amount of damage, so we'll just go face. 1, 2. It might just be 2. Yeah, it'll be 2. What's on top? Arboreal Grazer. I don't think that's gonna do anything. Alright. 1 creature in the graveyard for this Grist alt. We're gonna plus. Mills a land. Bowmasters, but look at this. We get to Subtlety, and they only have 1 black source, so they can't even, they can play it off the top of the deck, but this turn they can't. Look at that. So now we either have to find another answer for it, or do we have lethal? We have a lot under this hearse. We may have lethal. I think we gotta go for lethal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And our opponent shouldn't have any removal. I think we might have stolen this game. Crew with our non-haste guy. And swing out. Okay, what a crazy game, huh? That was pretty awesome, right? Like you gotta say that was pretty awesome. Unfortunately, we have to do that again, which is gonna be really hard. Uh, yeah, that is gonna be very hard. Maybe, I mean, Magus, like, maybe the moon's worth having. Over what, though? Don't love Brazen Borrower. Yeah, doing that again on the draw is not something I'm feeling great about. Then you see a hand like this. I mean, if it had a Fury, we could maybe keep that hand. Okay. We probably put back Brotherhood's End. Don't feel great about it, but the other consideration is maybe Stonebrain. Do I want to just preordain here, or do I want to hold Bolt? I think I want to. I'll preordain. Ooh, we already have the Magus. We need a land. I'm gonna bottom. Cool. If our opponent has a slow start, we can maybe sneak this Magus past them. Okay, well they've got green mana now. Oh boy. Yeah. No delighted halfling at least. Perfect. I'm pretty terrified of Veil of Summer, so when they can't hold it up, it feels good. And now our opponent is off of black mana, so that feels good. Haha. Just try to tap the Dryad Arbor. Look at that. Oh, that feels so good. They had nothing. They had nothing. Okay, so we have Stonebrain now. I'm just gonna play the Seed Shark, holding Bolt. Maybe I think I'm gonna Bolt the Wall of Roots. It's their only green mana. They can Chord. Chord of Calling is the card we're terrified of. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? On my 1/1 token? I'm so fine with this. Okay. I won't complain. Okay. It's going well. A little too well. Nothing from the opponent. I'm gonna try to name, I think, Chord of Calling, because it's really what gets my opponent out of this. Look at that hand. Alright, so they've got 2 forests and 1 swamp to draw out of this. Forest doesn't really do much. They really want a swamp. We don't have attacks yet, which is too bad, but we should get there in time. Let's keep this up. Okay. They scooped the match. Wow. That feels awesome. God, that's a hard matchup. And that game too was amazing. Alright. That one's for the highlight reels. Glad I was recording. Hopefully we can play some other games that are good content on the play. And is good enough. In the perfect world, we get to go counterspell, Magus. If we're against, I don't know, mull to 5 from the opponent. Tron. Well, at least we got the Magus. Probably should have played the island. If they've got Dismember, I'm not gonna be happy. Okay. Looked like no Dismember to me. Oh, stone. Scary. We've got a couple turns. Nice. Would have been awesome earlier, but never complaining about that. Is there any world where I just hard cast and play a Seed Shark? The next turn it hits? No, because they have the O Stone in play, so I don't want to play into a huge board. Forest. I'm gonna get this shark into play though. Nice. No fourth land. Ooh, and Brazen Power. Alright. It is looking good. Ha. If I had more mana, I've had this happen before. You can do a really funny thing if you have more mana, where you play the O Stone and then you start slowly putting fate counters on your own stuff to protect it. But don't think that's what we're interested in now. What I am interested in is this. This is gonna be really good. Nice. Yeah, I think we got this one. Maybe we're gonna flip this guy. Cool. That was a good one. Alright. Sideboard. Stonebrain's gonna be in. Casting the Fire, Alpine Moon. Maybe Oracle's Recall, I don't think so, but we can cut Bonfire, Flame Slash, Unholy Heat still leaves a lot of bad draws in, but what else can we get? I think this is fine. Well, there's a moon. I think that means we'll keep. Oh, mulligan to 5 over there. It's good news. Map, dang. We were hoping for a Sylvan Scrying search effect so we can counter it. This moon might be too slow. Crazy enough. Yep, moon's gonna be too slow. We need to find a counterspell now. Oh wait, they messed up. They super messed up. They played that star. They can't crack the map. Unless they have natural Tron in hand. Seems a little foolish. Ah, that's why they didn't. God dang it. God dang it. That's fine. We can. I mean, they can't play the ring. Little Karn's like the best case scenario for us here, because besides no payoff, because they can't play the One Ring. I hope that, yeah, they get coding. That's great news. That is great news. That's why we left a few. I should have mentioned this when I was sideboarding. I took out the stuff that can't always kill a Karn, and I left in Sinkhole and Bolt because those can always kill a Karn, pretty much. Oh, I can even counter this. I think I might as well. I mean, well, it really does nothing, but yeah, I'll counter it. The other thing it hits is Sylvan Scrying. So our opponent could Scrying for a Boseiju and hit our moon, but they're going to be able to do that anyways because I can't even hold up the spell snare this turn. So that was my thoughts. Oh, and they have the map. Yeah, they got Boseiju, no problem. Wow, they can even do it this turn. Not going to. Top card is Dress Down. Alright, now we gotta pray again. I could have taken this out. This, I think, has 0 targets. That was a mistake. Maybe we want... I don't know what instead. Brotherhood's End can sometimes. Worm Coil. That's pretty bad, actually. If we kill it... Huh. Well, wait, I can plus Lutri to hand. Ooh, yeah. I've got a good option here. Sort of. We're gonna need to dodge. No, nothing. We're gonna need to dodge nothing from our. I mean everything. We're gonna need to dodge everything from our opponent for a turn here. Maybe Unholy Heat's worth keeping in. I could see that. Unholy Heat instead of Stern Scolding. Let's see what opponent's got over there. Please no Karn. I mean, pretty much everything's bad. Karn would be really hard to beat. An Olamog would be really hard to beat. An Ugin would be really hard to beat. Looks like maybe a Ballista, the way they're paying. Okay, we can beat a Ballista. It's not a bad draw. Think we gonna start on a plus for mana. Play this Firey. I guess Stern Scolding actually hits Ballista. Didn't notice that. Let's see where they want to put these pings. They're gonna kill Firey. That makes a lot of sense. Firey stops those tokens. And I'm just gonna pass. Hold up, cast into the fire in case we see a One Ring. Stirrings. Uh-oh. Olamog. Yikes. They don't have enough? They do have enough now. Jeez. Well, cast into the fire cannot counter this. I mean, exile this. Yeah, that's not good. I don't know how we get this off the table, actually, at all. Probably just scoop from here. Okay, okay. So we're thinking maybe we want heat over. I mean, Piracy Charm's so bad too. Oh well, at least Piracy Charm I can, you know, it does something. Cool, I like this hand a bit. It should be fast enough to Stone Brain away a Tron land, right? I play it on 2 and then I activate on 3, which is a little bit safer than taken out. Then a moon, sorry. Not super interested in either of these. Land's fine. Mind map. See what they got to do about the stone brain. They've got nothing to do about it. Alright, mine tower. Anyone know what the third one is called? Let's think. Ah, right, the power plant. Good answer. If you knew that, give yourself a pat on the back. No more power plants. Whoa, that is some scariness in the opponent's hand. Anything else? This looks like, I think, pretty stock handshake Tron. Alright. The One Ring is going to be good for sure. See if we can find something to do about it. We could just play our own One Ring, of course. Might be the way to do it. So they played the Forest. That's it. I think One Ring is gonna be the simple choice here. We'll be one step ahead of our opponents. And they should have a lot more dead draws than us with a missing Tron land. Ah, I forgot about Saga. That's smart. Saga One Ring is gonna be pretty good. Alright, we're gonna ring off. Classic modern in 2023 moment. Subtlety's good. A lot of good stuff here. I think what I like most is just Jam Fury. And if they go protection down at all, they get schmacked. And we've got a dress down for the constructs. Should be fine. 9 cards in my opponent's hand. Good lord. I guess we're kind of scared of Karn the Great Creator shutting off our ring. I guess we can just attack that. Never mind. I don't know what we're most worried about. I guess opponent's gonna be at 6 mana soon, and can... Which land did they just play? I think they still have a tower, unless I haven't been paying attention. Opponent finds a relic, but they're keeping up Saga activation, of course. Blood Moon. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. We get to hold up a counter spell. Do we think our opponent blocks this? Guess I don't care. I hope they don't. I guess I don't care one way or another. They are gonna take. We have 8 cards in hand. I think we're gonna have to live with that. Unless we just fire the Burst Lightning face right now. No, we'll discard out Consider. I'm guessing our opponent tries to reset the ring this turn. We can counter it, and then we can clear their board, swing for 6, burn them, they'll die. 2 with the burden counters. That's how I'm drawing it up, at least. Yep. No One Ring for you. Think we got there. Start with the dress down. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. This is funny, actually. I was worried I was going to lose double strike, but... Oh, Brazen Borrower can't bounce something I control. Right. Wait, I also have Lightning, Snap Lightning. Is that enough? Rings at 3? No. Dang. Okay. Miscalculated. Think we'll still be fine. I could have maybe put Lutri to hand this turn. Have a guaranteed Burst Lightning copy. Lethal. Unless they gotta go for Wormcoil here. Karn. I'm fine doing this. I have so many cards. Ballista for 1. Sure. Bounce your Ballista. Sweet. Taking down Tron. See, whoever plays the One Ring first wins the game. That's generally how it works these days. Zombocalypse. This is we're up against. Dude, we've been killing it on these die rolls today. Giganta. Ooh. I'm not supposed to do it at all, but I'm gonna. I'm not supposed to keep this. Giganta, so I'm thinking, oh, on this low mults, I'm thinking Tron, and now I'm feeling great about Ragavan. But the other popular Giganta deck is Jun Sagavan, and they can just so easily kill the Ragavan and then steamroll me. So we're gonna pray that it is Tron. Sweet. All right, Tron again. Ha ha ha. Ooh, honestly, could cast that. But do we think consider? Well, guess I'll just cast this. Oh, I forgot this hits any land. I could find a fetch land, a thin, then fetch a basic island. I don't hate that line. Okay, slow down. So, I mean, the other consideration there was we just fire the consider and pray to hit a land naturally, and then we get to bank the treasure for next turn. But I think in that case, if we miss the land, it's just so brutal that it's not worth the risk. And then this way, we still get to use the consider. We just lose the treasure. And we can use the consider to look for, say, our third land. Yeah, the more I think about it, this line was far and away better than trying to save the treasure. What the? Warping whale. Shoot. Guess we gotta opt. That works. If we get Troned, then we get Troned. Think I'm willing to take the risk. I don't know. I'm not feeling great anymore, but oh well. Might have just wanted to save this counter spell for a big Tron payoff. Hey, it's Karn. Let's see if they had the natural Tron. Nice, they didn't. Alright, well then our play gets paid off. Keeping Ragavan around is huge. Sweet, they don't even have the Sylvan Scrying. Hold up, what I can do is I can play Chandra, and then plus for mana, and cast a sphere. Then I could even crack the sphere. Sure, why not? Let's add a blue. Commandeer. Great news. Do I want to put Lutri to hand, or do I want to bank the treasures? I'm going to bank the treasures. Commandeer is great. Really makes me feel a whole lot safer. Now if our opponent plays Karn or Ring, yep. Look at this, Piracy Charm, best card in the deck, pitches to Commandeer. Sorry, opponent. That card's really good, so I would like it. Sea Shark could be fun. Blood Moon ends this game pretty much immediately. I don't think we're really gonna be struggling to win this game, so let's swing first and see what our options are. I think Seed Shark into Blood Moon will probably do it. We do have to show our moons, but I think our opponent's probably 99% sure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exactsies. All right. Let's see. What did we learn last time? So this opponent is on Giganta, so that means no Walking Ballista. So Stern Scalding was already bad, but even worse now. I need moons, cast into the fire, Stone Brain. Think that was it. And we cut Flame Slash. Oops. And like Bonfire the Damned. I don't remember exactly what we did. Heat is really quite bad. Dress Down, I think. I'm trying to think if this would ever do anything. It gives Ulamog not indestructible. It cantrips actually, so Bonfire can go face for a bunch. I think I still like cutting Unholy Heat. Piracy Charm, that cycles. I'm looking at a ton of really bad cards, and I'm kind of just trying to figure out the worst of the worst. Looks like a pretty good hand to me. Could be too slow, but don't think it gets a whole lot better. I mean, it does, but I could have Spell Pierce and a Ragavan and whatnot. Opponents go into 6. Kept to 6. Starts with a Saga. Interesting. So turn 1 Saga means they're giving up their chance to make constructs, which I'm pretty happy about. This Magus is going to be too late to actually pop the Saga, but still going to be a great card in the matchup, obviously. A little awkward. We're not going to have 2 islands. But we didn't know we had red coming when we fetched that steam vents. So let's see what our opponent gets. Probably a map, right? Yeah. So not having double blue makes me kind of want to counter anything they play here. Even though in this matchup the counter spells. Yeah, I mean it's possible they don't have another land, so this could be kind of insane. The fact that they didn't crack the map is interesting. Nice. Oh my gosh. Let's go Magus. This Magus about to shake this guy's world. No second land. We're also not hitting lands, but I think I definitely prefer this situation we're in. So our options, the cards we can cast. We can cast in the fire map, which I thought about, but I think does 0 things. Other than that, we could put another 2/1 into play. I kind of chose to put Lutri to hand just because a 3/2 in play is alright stats for the cost. I think that's exactly what I am going to do. Go get him, friend. Does this change anything? Now we can... I might cast in the fire that star. It's a little mean, but, you know, this guy's a Tron player. We don't have to be nice. Again, this also doesn't do anything, but I don't know. Our opponent has to cast it again eventually, and clearly every point of mana is gonna be painful for them to use. And now we actually have Snapcaster cast into the fire. Why not? I don't think we can lose this game. This stops them from going land, crack map, get another land, and gives us a lethal attacker. Yeah, okay, cool. Obviously not the greatest hand from the opponent, but feels good to beat Tron a couple times. We're on the draws. Oh no, we're on the play again. Wow, we just keep winning. I'm gonna keep this, but if we find another land, it has the always funny turn 3 Seed Shark holding up Commandeer. So it has a lot of problems, but just Amulet. Okay. Uh doesn't feel great against that. We could be in trouble. Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I kind of like icing the growth chamber. Get a little time walk on them. Dang, no land. I'm gonna steal this. Seems crazy, I know, but this is what you gotta do. Question is, what am I pitching? I probably want the Murktide. And Piracy Charm lets me play the Murktide faster. I think I'm getting rid of Seed Shark now. I was thinking about maybe even keeping Piracy Charm, because then if I miss my land, I can at least Piracy Charm to fill the yard and get the Murktide out faster, but no, Piracy Charm's a bad card. Give me that amulet. Yeah, this isn't great. Come on, no second amulet, please. Street Wraith. That's some tech. Um, Assuming there's nothing I don't know about. Some people have been trying out Street Wraith just in like random decks that just want less air in the deck. You know, it's just you cycle them all and you're playing 56 cards. So I don't know. People have tried it out. Not doing great here. Gonna be running into just a hard cast. Ooh. Commandeering this might have felt a little better. I kind of forgot Amulet was on One Ring for a second. I was thinking Commandeer didn't have many targets beyond. I don't know. It's kind of too late to draw anything at this point. We'll keep playing a couple turns, see if we see any funky cards we need to know about. Titan. Let's see what they get. But yeah, I'm ready to scoop. Let's see. Saga Growth Chamber. Okay. We do have a lot of cards for this matchup. This kills amulets. Stonebrain I have liked in this matchup in the past. I think it's just these four. I'm gonna cut Burst Lightning. Cut the Bonfire. We can cut. Bolt isn't great. Most of their stuff that we care about is 4 toughness. We'll cut the Piracy Charm. Too bad we showed them our Commandeer. They're gonna be wary playing a 1 ring now, even when we're tapped out. Alright, let's go first. Looks good enough to me. And it has lands this time, so. No amulet. We'll get double red. I think we're fine playing this tapped. Pretty annoyingly slow start, but that's fine for now. Cavern of Souls, that's really good. We get to go Seed Shark, hold up Force. Elemental? Does that get Triad? I don't know what cards are elementals. Another Cavern, also an elemental. Strange. Nice, love to see that. I better check, just so I don't. Let me see what. Oh, they're playing an elemental right now, but. Oh, Endurance. Okay, it's fine. They need a double green, so they had to put both those on elemental. Yeah, none of their core creatures are elementals. Yep, cool with me. These lands feel very, very awkward to try to do things with. Well, here we go. What are we thinking? 7/7? I'm thinking 7/7. I'm thinking a 7/7 sounds pretty good to me. We did give up the force, of course. My thoughts were I wanted Fact or Fiction in case they did nothing, and I wanted Subtlety just because it's like the best card in this matchup at delaying a Titan a turn. I think it's gonna work out. Nice, good stuff. I would like a Spreading Seasonal land. Okay, those are pretty good piles. I might just take the lands. Nah, I can't do that. Blue card pitches too. So we're gonna fire this guy up for sure. So these lands can't tap for anything. I guess we probably want to hit the giant one. Attack with both. Why not? In case they were thinking about chumping the 7/7. They probably weren't, but could also hold Cast into the Fire for an amulet. This is the only thing that makes colored mana. I kind of want to just hit this. I don't know what would be correct. Feels like our opponent's in a tough spot regardless. Because even if they play the Castle Vantress that can normally go from 4 to 6, they don't have green mana to activate it. So I think there's no way they would be able to Titan this turn, is what I was thinking. I think we're gonna be firing up the 4/4 now. Still not jumping. Guess yeah, if they we do have subtlety for the Titan now this turn. Sweet. Alright, let's try to get him in a game 3. Is EE ever good at blowing up amulets? I think maybe I want it. Cut a spell snare. I don't even know if they play explore anymore. Alright, show us an Alpine Moon. And maybe a Cast into the Fire. Or a Force of Negation. There's Force of Negation. I really don't love this hand. And my opponent kept to 7, but I think we have to keep this. Hopefully the Force can slow them down enough that Expressive Iteration finds better hate. That's what we're playing for now. No turn 1 amulet or Saga is nice. Very slow start. Okay. Really awkward start. Let's get a basic and then consider. Snapcaster. Don't hate that. I think I want to bin it though, because I want to turbo out of Murktide as fast as I can. This turn, so it's I could play. Oh, maybe Fable's just good enough. Fable's a really really good card. All right, I've convinced me. Fable it is, and Fable, and we've got Firey. So if it flips, we've got that little synergy. Nice. We don't really care about that. What in the world is this? Blue, blue, red. Transmute. Okay. Oh smart, smart. They bounce the Tolaria West to their hand and transmute. Cool. Find Cavern of Souls. Okay, scary. Ooh, I like that. Discards. Let's get rid of, I think, Fury. Maybe Deluge. Maybe Iteration if we're not going to play it this turn. Yeah, I'm actually going to do Iteration, Deluge, just to make our Murktide bigger. Ooh, those are some great draws. Wow, wow. Okay, now I actually got to think. I want to play a big Murktide, so I can Murktide hold up a counter spell or a Shadow of Doubt, and then next turn we can Alpine Moon whatever we're most scared of. This feels good. There's the cavern. Naming beast. Okay. That gets Grazer and is that big guy a beast? Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Giant. Yeah, Cultivator class. This is a beast. I think I have to subtlety this. Alright. Opponent kind of got me there. Did they go top or bottom? They go top. Okay, wait, what does that card even look like? I like kind of know what it does, but I just have a few questions. It costs green green. Okay, so if we Alpine Moon, oh no, we can't take them off green green. But next turn we're gonna have Fury plus Fable. We could name Selesnya Sanctuary. I feel like that's probably pretty awkward for them. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, and I'm also gonna pull in Lutri, so I have Commandeer up. Um, Obviously this takes me off Shadow of Doubt, but without a amulet in play, Prime Time would already not be too scary. Okay, so if this is just 5 mana Gargaroth, we have perfect. We have Fury Pitch with the ability on the stack, clone it. It clones, we shoot. Yeah, I mean, as soon as Reflection untaps, you can just do gross things. So I put the Evoke second. 4 damage. Before it resolves, clone our guy. 4 more damage. The clone doesn't die. And we swing for lethal. Look at that. Sweet. 4-0. 3 big mana decks, which obviously are going to be a good matchup for the Double Blood Moon deck. But, yeah, let's see what we get in Game 5, Match 5. Alright. Our luck has run out on the draw with no lands. As good as it's gonna be. So I think we want, do we want 3 lands? This hand is pretty good. I mean, like, all the cards in it are important. It's either we put back a land or we put back subtlety. I'm sure if I put back subtlety, I'm gonna draw land immediately, but alright. Whoa, is this? I know Merfolk has been playing, what did I tell you? The land. I think Merfolk has been playing red recently for Flame of Anor. So this is a real deck, and I'm a little scared. It's a cool deck too. 1 lander with 2 vials. Jeez. Yeah, this is what happens when you put back the non-land. Counterspell is gonna feel pretty bad. Gosh, counterspell is just so yikes. I think it's just Seed Shark. Spreading Seas on the Steam Vents, I don't think is gonna do much. I'm gonna see if I can find a list to see what my opponent's up to. Here's a red one. Yikes. Well, we're gonna take a lot here. Question is just gonna be, okay, maybe it's not too much. Yeah, it's just the 4 Flame of Anor. So Spreading Seas on the vents isn't gonna do anything because they're not hitting. Okay, now they are. but it's okay, interesting. Wow. Yeah, this is a beating. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Don't think we really can draw out of this. That is like the best draw possible, but it's not going to do anything. Actually, if they choose not to sack here, we actually don't die. Amazingly, but now we need a Firey, and our opponent needs to have just two completely dead cards in their hand. Crazier things have happened. I believed for a second. Alright, EE feels very good. The Wraths are very good. Mystical Dispute is fine. Is casting the fire crazy? Moons are bad. A lot of stuff's bad. Counterspells are pretty bad, but we might have to keep them in just by the virtue of there not being anything better. Like Commandeer is terrible. I think Shadow Doubt's awful. I don't think they even play fetches. Oh, Spreading Seas. Get that out of here. Maybe Commandeer and Blood Moons are like that do something because Mutavault and whatnot. The deck doesn't play many islands. Obviously, this probably isn't the exact deck my opponent's on, but Merfolk don't actually play too many islands. Oh, but they have Larian revealed, so they can easily. Alright. Not feeling confident. These fast, disruptive decks are pretty much the nightmare for us. This is a really bad hand. I've got 2 turns to draw land. It has 2 Wraths. I'm gonna keep it, but it could get me in trouble. We could have a non-game, but it's a hard deck. I'm just gonna have to take the risk. Cavern of Souls. Tide Shaper. Do I want to cycle now, or do I want to save my life? There's no way for me to have this be one, unfortunately. I'm gonna get a Steam Vents tapped, I think. Okay. So I'm actually just gonna do this now. This way I save some damage. So they do play fetch lands. Different build than I was looking at. I still don't think, what's that card called? Shadow Doubt would have been worth having in the deck. Maybe Blood Moons are good enough. Like this deck plays such a greedy mana base for a monocolor deck. Oh, Svelun's coming. Such a good card. I'm gonna get down this sea check here. It's gonna be really, yeah, this deck struggles killing Svelun really hard. Although no turn 1 Aether Vial puts this deck at a pretty significant disadvantage. I think they're still doing alright though. Hey look, they actually gave me somewhere to use my counter spells. This is actually pretty big. So now I'm just gonna ignore the Svelun and I think just play the sweeper here. Yeah, I guess. Or I just fire this up and attack. Kind of like that. Oh, actually, now I immediately don't like it because it's gonna die to my wrath. Uh, yeah, I'm worried about the Svelun, man. The Svelun blocks all these Phyrexians and draws a card every turn. But no, the correct play there was not what I just did. Shoot. Well, they didn't draw 2. It's 2 Flame of Anor's gone. More 1-drops is good with me. Okay, that kills Svelun. Okay, still a big uphill battle here to. Whoa, they're gonna shock. So they could flash in that one, forget what it's called, but I don't really care. Merfolk Curse Catcher, is that what it's called? No, that's the old one. It's like, I don't remember at all. We'll see it right here. Voldalian Hexcatcher. Feels like the best target we're gonna get for this. Alright. Opponent's down to one card. We don't have lands, and we have two counter spells that are doing nothing. A Svalin here would be so backbreaking. What the? Ah. I don't know if I've ever seen this card cast for 5 mana. Aether Vial. Aether Vial. Cool. That's the nice part about it. If you can make it past the first assault from this deck, they have a lot of awkward-ish draws. I guess not really, just the Aether Vials, but Lightning Bolt. They are at 9, and Lutri can copy a Lightning Bolt. That's a pretty important thing to notice. If they attack us and they've got nothing, Bolt, Lutri, Bolt is lethal. I think we gotta go for it, right? I'm going for it. You never win any games not going for it, you know? Show me what you got. They've got something. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Got an interesting situation now, because we could clean up both those vials with this Brotherhood's End, but it's also a pretty important card. But then it unlocks maybe a Spell Snare, Stern Scolding. I think we have to keep the Brotherhood's End. Is that 3 Flame of Honors? It is. Very nice. It's tough now, because if they've got 2 mana lords, they just vial them in on my end step, and okay. Choosing not to vial that in for some reason. I guess they want the damage. I think I'm still pretty dead. Unless we find Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, this might be the end. That Flame of Anor was pretty backbreaking. Lord Svaloon. Alright, give us the Snapcaster Mage. It's our out. Unless, I mean, they could still violent a Lord. Nope. Come on, deck. One draw. Oh, man. Man, that hurts. Okay, I could find a snap. Does this have ward? Oh, dang. Alright, 4-1. Hopefully the games were interesting. Should we open these chests? Come on, come on, come on. Steam Vents! That card was in our deck. Flavor win. Whoa. This card's like commander card, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Scavenging Ooze. That's a modern staple. Hell yeah. Oh, another modern staple. Master Transmuter. Card's insane. And Ratcatcher and Instigator Gang. Love, love, love it. Cool. See you guys in the next one.